Hey everyone, welcome to Finish It Friday. I am going to be completing my scrapbook, not my scrapbook, my smash book in this video. I don't know, maybe 8 to 10 pages left to do, and so I just sat down Friday, Saturday, and I think last night, and I finished it up, and so I'm going to go ahead and post this video since I did not post it last Friday. Well, my book wasn't completed, but yeah, so it's Finish It Friday on Tuesday. And anyways, we got a very, 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 very light dusting of snow. I believe it was last week, and it was so funny because the girls wanted to go play in it, and so they got their mittens on and their hats on, and they went and got on the trampoline and tried to make snow angels and just play around and stuff, and they had a good time for it being just a very light dusting. It was really cute. So this is a picture that I took of them outside, and I went ahead and used it on this page because it has that picture of a snowman. And it was so cute because what I'm writing about is Gabby was wanting snow so bad for Christmas, so when she saw snow that morning, she was like, let's put up our Christmas tree. And I was like, no, Christmas is over. But she didn't quite understand, but she still had a good time. And then I'm just going to be adding some wood veneers here, some of the snowflake ones. That's the last leaf I have from a package that Carla sent me, who's Capamia, and so I went ahead and added there. And then I'm going to go looking for a flare to put there. And these are the Christmas flares I got last year from JCPenney's when they were doing that coupon thing, or I don't remember what. But I just remember collecting them last December, and I didn't even use any on any layouts or anything, so I went ahead and put one down right there over the leaf. And then I'm going to use glossy accents to go ahead and put these snowflakes down, these wood veneer ones down. And I really like the way the page came out. It came out cute. The pages seem to come together so much easier in a smash book. So on this page, when I was flipping through the book, I knew exactly what I wanted to put when I saw that Bahumbug, which is a picture of my oldest brother, Gabriel. That's the only picture of him I have. I don't have one of him by himself during Christmas, so that's him and my sister-in-law. And he's so funny because he's always like, he'll say Bahumbug, or you know, he'll just say things about Christmas to aggravate the kids, you know, like he doesn't really care about Christmas, and he's like, oh, Christmas is canceled and things like that. So I put that Grinch stamp on there, and then I'm gonna just journal a little bit about what I was saying about him, how he always messes with the kids every year and says Christmas is canceled, and he's like, bah humbug, when truth be told, his kids, his nieces and nephews, and his granddaughter have him wrapped around their fingers. So he's quite the opposite. But when I saw that, I knew exactly what that I wanted a picture of him on that page. So I'm just journaling there about what I told you. I added a strip of washi tape, and the funny thing is I bought that washi tape. I forget who it's from, but it says to and from on there, and I bought it last year so I could use this year on my picture. I mean, not on my pictures, on my presents, and I didn't even use it at all. So on this page, I have that elf stamp right there. Well, the tag, I actually got it from the crop when I went to Canada to visit Lisa. The crop we went to, they had like a goodie bag, and that was one of the tags that was in there, and I just saved it. And so I'm just painting the stockings red and green. I'm going to use some of that Inca gold on the shoes, and then I'll get another gold marker out for the bells. And this page is about our elves the night when they left. The girls knew the elf was leaving to go back to go help Santa, but what they didn't know is that while they were asleep, I got the elves and I kind of like sat them on their heads, on their back, upside down, and I used my photo booth app and I took pictures of the elves with the girls while they were sleeping, like just the elves, as if the elves were playing with them, you know. So I thought that was fun. And the girls haven't even seen these pictures yet. They don't even know I took them. So let's see. So those first two pictures I'm putting down, or those four right there, they're just the elves by themselves on the bed. I just kept moving them into different positions, being funny, you know, like one sitting on the lap, upside down, I can't see, but anyways, and I put The Elves Are Watching. And then, let's see, the one I'm putting down is Isabella. She fell asleep on the couch. And so I went and I took the elves over there and took pictures with her on that photo booth app as well. And then Gabby had fallen asleep with Richard that night. And so I went and I put the elves, like one elf on Richard's head and one on Gabby's head. And they slept the whole time. It was funny. So I think it was more for my amusement than anything else. Because truth be told, I was ready for the elves to go back. They're fun, but you know, after about the first 10 days, I was running out of ideas. And I mean, I got to the point where I put it in the freezer and I said, oh, she misses the North Pole. You know, she wanted to make it feel like home, and I put her in the freezer. So I was ready for the elves to go. I ran out of ideas kind of quickly, so I was just messing with them, and I had fun taking these pictures and stuff. And I'm just stamping right now some sentiments. I think they say fun, cute, cheeky, silly, and they're just little words that came on this elf stamp that I purchased last in 2012 from somebody from Australia, I believe. And then it says like, what is the elf on the shelf up to? And then here I'm just journaling exactly what I told you, that, you know, what the elves were doing, that I was ready for the elves to go back. And I had fun with them the last night taking these pictures. And so that was about it. I like the way the page came out. And I love that tag. I'm so glad that I saved it from when I went to the retreat with Lisa. So, and I think I was trying to add that paper clip, but it didn't quite work out. This is another picture that I took using that photo booth app. And that photo booth app, I mean, it works just like the photo booth. It gives you a timer in between each frame, and then you can take the picture. My Zink prints it out in a strip. And it ended abruptly right there because, of course, I ran out of memory space, and I had to what do you call it, transfer the thing over to the computer and then start filming again. So this picture is about, it's just a family picture that we took at my mom's house on Christmas Eve. We spend Christmas Eve every year over there, and we take pictures of each family, you know, with their kids, and then we take a picture like just my mom, my dad, my brothers, and then we try and get all the grandkids together. We just try and do different things like that. So that's a picture of me and the girls. And anyways, I went ahead and put it on this page. And then I have these Polaroid frames from, I bought these last Christmas, like in 2012. And I keep saying last Christmas. I'm thinking, well, Christmas just passed. But it was the last, you know, 2012 Christmas. I bought them and I didn't use them. So I went ahead and put them on this page. And I thought, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill one of the Polaroids up with sequins. And then on another one, I'll journal. And then another one, I think I end up using some of those Goosebumps, or I think that's what they were called. And then I'm not quite, I think I stamped in the last one. So I was just trying to do different things in each frame. And basically I'm just writing about, this is our yearly family picture that we take at my mom's house. And I can't believe how much the girls have grown. So they're just growing so fast. And then see, yeah, right here, I think I was trying to put a flare down, but it didn't quite work. And then this happy, Lisa cut it out when I was visiting her, and she cut me out a few of them. She has a die, and so I went ahead and put it there. And there's those Goosebump thingies that I'm using right there. They're kind of like enamel dots, but they have like, I don't know, they're kind of rough on top instead of smooth. And then I have some, oh yeah, some leftovers of an Amy Tan scratch on, and I'm just kind of scratching them in that frame just to get them. I don't care if they all transfer or not. I'm just kind of, just to put something in that frame. And then I think, yeah, I end up putting hearts and a camera, and then I think that's it, yeah. So that completed that page, and this page is just about milk and cookies that we left for Santa, and the girls knew that Santa was going to be going to my parents' house because we spent the night there. And truth be told, it was getting kind of late, and I totally forgot about it. And I was like, I think it was 11 or 11:30 that night. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, oh girls, we need to go ahead and get milk and cookies out for Santa. And so Richard was already asleep. Oh, see, I ran out of space, but basically Richard was asleep, and so I had to do Santa that night, and I remember getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. But these are single shots of pictures of each of the pages that I've done, and I'm sorry my video kind of ends really weird on the process part, but I keep running out of space on my memory card. So these are just individual pictures of the pages that I did, the completed ones. That's one of my favorite ones of Isabel and the story that I tell with it. And I love that believe right there, that wood veneer. Someone sent it to me. I don't know who did, but I love it. There's a story about our Christmas tree, about how we went and picked it out and it was raining on us and stuff. And there's the girls with their Santa picture. I love that picture of them. They look so cute. And let's see, there's the snow day that I just showed you in this one. And as this is flipping through, if you guys have any questions, just let me know below and I will try and answer back. But basically, yeah, I love the Smash book yet again. I mean, I know I've told you guys so many times, but I really, really do like it. I was excited to get it and actually get into it. This is the first Smash book I've ever finished, so I am so excited. And this is actually going to be project 1 that's completed for me in 2014, because this will be the year that I try and complete a lot of my unfinished projects. So I was glad to get this one and knock it out here in January. So, and there's that page. And like I said, I don't have process videos on all of these because I did keep running out of space, and then I would just keep on crafting. So anyways, if you guys have any questions, just let me know and I will do my best to answer them. There's a picture coming up. There's our family picture. There's my mom, my dad, me, and my brothers. I love that picture. And then there's Isabel and my nephew, and it says holiday ham, and they love to ham it up for pictures. And that's a picture of Lisa's family, and I put Merry Christmas A because they're my little Canadian family over there. So, oh, there's New Year's. Yeah, we did a count. Gappy fell asleep. And on that page right there, I just journaled about what I would love to see happen with our family this year. And there's my Smash book close. So I hope you guys have a good night. Bye.